I was one of like 10 women there. And so like you literally are just like the shit. Everybody. And I was like, so young. Everybody was like very old.
Yep.
A lot of like meth heads, you know? And so
who would let their kids do this?
My dad I had to call my dad, and like when I landed, I was like, Dad, I think I'm I don't want you to freak out, but I don't think this is a good idea. And he was like, do you need to come home? I'm like, I don't know. I like couldn't even buy a ticket home.
Welcome back, guys. That was good, right?
That was really good.
Welcome back to Ben the Menace, guys. This week, I have a great guest, one of my favorite people in the Los Angeles comedy scene.
Wow, thank you.
And that's saying very little because I hate almost everyone. But
that's true. Yeah.
But I do like you at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I'm worried that it's not going to last.
I know.
So it is scary.
Well, let me say your name first. Ruby Bockmier is on the podcast.
Thank you.
Now, you've said this to me before. You think, I've said I like you before, and you go, not for long.
Not for long. Like, I feel like even doing this podcast was a risk, to be honest.
Are you nervous?
A little bit, because I'm like, he might not like what I got to offer. You know, I feel like our conversations can only last maybe 15 minutes at most, and then we got to end it because you just are going to find something that you just rubbed you the wrong way. But that's fine.
That's your perception of me.
Yeah, you're really grumpy.
Like, guys, we got to keep it down a little bit. Just for now. Like, if you're gonna chat, just do it in the room. Is that all right? Yeah. Because we're just shooting for an hour, you know.
They're just agreeing that they're scared of you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I understand that. I mean, I think I'm a pretty nice guy, but I guess.
Yeah. I just think, yeah, you know, but you do hang out with, the thing that freaks me out about you is that you hang out with the weirdest people that like, obviously you're not going to like. Exactly. Like these guys in this room, like you obviously would never hang out with them in real life, but like you live in this weird
comics.
Yeah. Yes. Or like even you had like a post about that Kim Kardashian thing.
Yes.
Like who the hell was that guy? I'm like, obviously you're not going to get along with him.
I'm an ally.
Yeah. So you just put yourself in situations where you hate everybody because you're around psychopaths.
Yeah. That is part of the reason that I want to move. I need to get out of LA. Because it's probably a false perception, but I think there are less psychopaths in other parts of the country than there are less sociopaths. There's less weirdos.
Yeah.
There are.
Okay. You'll find them. You're attracted to them. That's the problem. You're a freak.
You see, so you think I'm going to move to New York and become best friends with the Joker? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I do think you're going to be like, yeah, this guy just took me around. There's going to be way more opportunities to like hang out with someone all night long.
Yeah.
And he's going to take you to the weirdest alleyways and like bars. It's like selling like cocaine or something, and you're going to be there. It's going to be weird. You'll be arrested a couple times.
That's probably, I probably will end up in bars that sell cocaine.
Yeah, no, you'll be getting into some, I don't know, some weird shit, and maybe I don't think anybody's gonna like you there.
Ruby, let's end the podcast.
No, they're not gonna like you because you're gonna be again like kind of, you know,
like tough to deal with.
Yeah,
it's certainly possible. I mean, again, I was there for only 12 days before, and it went fine.
Did something happen?
No. I went good.
Did you make any friends?
Yeah.
Would you reach out when you go out?
I already have. I've reached out. Yeah, but the nice thing, here's the thing about New York that maybe you're underestimating. You can book a lot of spots and you can do a lot of things in a night. So I can just be in such a rush that I never get to know anybody.
That's true.
And that's where I'm at my best.
That would be ideal for you. So maybe you'll make it.
I gotta go. Oh, sorry. I gotta go. Because if I hang out, I'll find out I hate that guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But if I'm like sprinting around, they're like, oh, he's working hard. I like this guy.
Yeah. Well, how was the Madhouse when you went down there?
I was just there.
Yeah, how was it the second time? Yeah.
There were, you know why it was good? No local comics.
Was it all LA people?
It was all LA people.
Yeah. That's a hang. That's a hang.
When I love Matty Chimbor, he was headlining.
Oh, yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Martin Morrow was also featuring, and he's really funny. He should be headlining there. No, he's all right. He's all right. No, it was just good. It was all good comics.
Okay.
Which is such a breath of fresh air.
What did you do during the day on Saturday?
I got really sunburned. Can you tell?
Did you go to the beach?
Yeah.
Wow.
I brought my surfboard. I got in the ocean for a little bit.
I didn't know you surf.
I learned during lockdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not good, but I know enough. I can get by. I went to La Jolla.
Oh yeah.
Got in the ocean. Got very sunburned. And I fell asleep in my car.
What?
Because I was so tired. I went and ate Mexican food and I was like so wiped out.
Yeah, you're so weird. Fell asleep in my fucking car. Did you have any place to stay?
Yeah, yes. I had a place. I actually stayed in Laguna Beach with my friend and drove back that day. My buddy was working in Laguna Beach. Yeah.
Okay. Because I bring that up because I'm like, you kind of have to hang out with people down there between the shows. You know, there's no escape.
Not me.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to take a 20-minute walk around the block and never come back.
When we did the shows together,
yeah.
I did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on who it's with. I was having fun with Maddie, and I was having fun with Martin, and Margot Hamilton was on the shows, and I was actually I was having a good time with her.
Oh, see, that's one I think you wouldn't get along with.
You know, I told her I was getting married, and she started crying.
Oh my God, Margot is Marie and Margot are really good friends, but she's psychotic.
She's like a little all over the place, but we had a nice time. Everybody had a nice time.
Okay,
Martin brought a fingernail clipper, and I clipped my nails in the green room.
Oh my God.
It was a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds fun. See, that's okay. Maybe we'll have another Madhouse moment before you leave.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I like the Madhouse. I wish they paid me.
Did they not pay you this time? That's
you're on
funny.
There's the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego, for some reason, has a paid and a not paid list.
And it's different amounts.
And it's such a small amount of money normally.
Yeah, I got $100.
You got half of what Maddie got to headline.
Doesn't
make any sense.
When people think of Maddie, they think of Ruby. You know?
He's like huge on social media. He's a great comic.
I know.
Whatever.
Wow.
Enough about me. Enough of you scrutinizing me and telling me that nothing I do will end well. Can we move on? Yeah.
We can move on.
I don't know that much about you. I mean, that's kind of where I feel like you're in shock that I'm even asking.
Yeah, I am. This is great. This is how you get to know people. Go do this podcast.
Yeah, I turn on the camera, and then I get to know someone and I never see them again.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're from the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, I'm from Vancouver, Washington. So it's like the Burbank to Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
So it's right across the river.
Got it. So it's not Canada. It's Vancouver, Washington.
No, yeah. We wish we were Canada. No,
we're close?
No, it's like 5 hours north.
Got it.
That's like closer to Seattle. But like Vancouver is like really boring. It's like all white people and it's just some Ukrainians though. So that was really cool. A lot of Ukrainians, a lot of Russians, and
immigrants.
Immigrants. Yeah. I went to school with a lot of Ukrainians, Romanians. We felt cultured. And then
a lot of wrestling in your town?
A lot of wrestling, yes.
I can see that.
A lot of wrestling.
A lot of guys wearing unitards and rolling around on the ground.
It did get crazy in the gymnasium when wrestling matches were going. I did consider joining the team. There's a lot of wrestling and like a lot of dogs, a lot of outdoorsy people.
Hiking.
Yeah, I never did it, but yeah, people hike.
Do.
Yeah, it rains every day.
Wow.
Like,
really?
Yeah, like when I was in middle school, it rained for 60 days straight. And it was like a record. But that was like a long time ago. But now it rains all the time.
Yeah, that's a weird way to grow up.
So that's why we have like serial killers from like our... You know the guy that was at WSU and killed the Idaho people? The guy who was like taking like classes and he like murdered like the people in the apartment in Idaho?
I don't know this guy, but I know that there are many, many murderers in the Pacific Northwest.
That's the college I went to. He was at.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
You didn't know him. How recent was this?
This just happened. You know what I'm talking about, but I'm not explaining it well. But the guy who was like taking classes about, I think to be like a lawyer or something about with criminal studies. And he went to the town, like, cause it's on the border. WSU is on the border of like Idaho. And he goes over and kills like these students in their apartment violently, and then
so he basically fled. Was like studying how to kill students.
Yeah, it was great,
and then did it.
Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy because I know that area exactly, you know, and it just makes sense. But that's where I'm from.
You're from the part of the country where people just go missing.
Yeah, I guess.
Like past Humboldt, people just vanish.
Every time I hear Humboldt, I get chills. I feel like Humboldt's like a cold town. Yeah.
Well, they grow weed.
Yeah.
And like there's no police force. Like they run the whole city.
Yeah.
There's like guys on ATVs with guns who like direct traffic and stuff.
Yeah. See, do you know Olivia Bearhall?
Yeah.
She went there to whatever.
I'm stunned she came back.
I know. I was like, she's like, yeah, it's kind of crazy up here. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like it. And I think that's where Ian went to give her his lock of hair.
Yeah. Enough. Too inside baseball, but that is funny.
Yeah, but that would happen in Humboldt County.
Okay. So you grew up there. You went to college there?
Yeah, I went to college in Washington.
And then immediately moved to Los Angeles?
Well, I went when I was in college. I always would travel, so I've like lived in Alaska for a summer, and then I lived in Japan
Fishing?
for a summer. Salmon cannery.
What is this?
Salmon cannery.
Oh, okay, what is that?
Have I ever told you about the Alaska salmon cannery?
No.
When I was like 19, we for some reason in the Northwest, like it's just known, like you can make money going during the summer to go work in these canneries in Alaska. They fly you out there. And my friend's sister did it one summer and said it was like amazing. And when you're 19, you just want to like, leave, go anywhere.
Yeah, and
they
make some money. That's nice.
And they pay for the flight, they pay for your stay, they pay for it's like whatever.
Incredible.
So you're thinking you're making like thousands of dollars, like whatever. You're like, this is gonna be crazy. And we get there and it's literally just all felons. They just got out of like incarceration or like immigrants. They came up from Mexico that don't speak English.
Just desperate for money.
Desperate for money, and it's like, oh, this is like, and also there's like no women, so it was.
So it's actually a lot like Humboldt. It's like the weed people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you're there, and your shifts are 16 hours long. So you're working all day long. The only 8 hours you have off is like you have to choose if you want to sleep, eat, or just like shower. Like it's like crazy. And the people that are there are like,
wait, why did your cousin say it was amazing?
Like, I don't know. She liked it. She really had a good time.
I went to this slave camp in Alaska.
Yeah, it was not
so fun.
And there was no cell service. You had to use a payphone that was on like the area to like call out. It was like really.
Sounds like prison.
Yeah, you had to use like minutes. You had to buy a minute card and call out. And then on our breaks, they'd serve us salmon salad sandwiches, which is disgusting because you're like touching salmon all day long.
You just smell like salmon.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people from Mexico, and there
I've heard
is
of them. Yeah.
And there is this guy. I was towering over these fuckers. Like I was very like I was a presence.
I've seen some people from Mexico, and I'm like, how is that a man? How is that a whole man?
They're tiny.
They're like this tall.
They're very tiny.
They're not midgets either.
No, they're not.
It's a full grown. I mean, sorry, YouTube, but that's a man. That's a full man.
Well, Mexicans, I will say, do fancy me. I feel like, I don't know, the shorter they
Were
are.
they hitting on you?
Yes, I was one of like 10 women there. And so like you literally are just like the shit. Everybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, so young. Everybody was like very old.
Yep.
A lot of
sense.
like meth heads, And so
Who would let their kids do this?
My dad I had to call my dad, and like when I landed, I was like, Dad, I think I'm I don't want you to freak out, but I don't think this is a good idea. And he was like, do you need to come home? I'm like, I don't know. I like couldn't even buy a ticket home. My dad
How
never
many months
offered.
did you stay for?
I was there for like 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but I went to 2 different places in Alaska. It's a long story.
Was one better than the other?
They were both had their pros and cons. One was called Naknek, Alaska, which is literally in the middle of nowhere. And I knew it was going to be fucking crazy because they chartered a plane, like a commercial flight, where everybody who was on the flight was going to be working there. These people have never been on a fucking plane before. Like everyone was freaking out over like the turbulence, and it just was a weird thing. And everyone's trying to get like alcohol and drink and stuff, and it was just like a weird vibe.
That much fear on a plane is not good.
Yeah, it just was like, are you serious? Like you like act like you traveled, and they definitely have not. So that was weird. And we get there, and it's just like at nighttime we land, so we can't see anything, and you're thinking Alaska's going to be beautiful, and then the morning we wake up and it's literally, it's the shittiest place I've ever seen. It's like just mud and then fog, and like you don't know like what time of day it is because the sun doesn't go down until like 1 hour out of the day or something. So it's just like a really weird environment. And then there was this.
So the sun was out 23 hours a day.
Yeah. So you had so,
oh my God.
So you had to.
What a shit show.
You had to put.
You probably
like,
couldn't even sleep.
Yeah, you had to put blankets on the windows.
Oh my God.
I know.
And people probably have like trash bags on their windows and stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's this girl Megan there who I met. She was like this fat bitch. She was
Megan?
Like,
I know Megan.
Yeah. Megans are always fat bitches. But so she was like a 55-year-old woman. She like was stumpy as hell. She was like this tall.
Ruby, you're usually like a breath of fresh air. You're like You're usually like in a positive mood. This has been such a depressing podcast.
But I loved Megan. She was cool.
Okay, I want to hear about Megan.
Okay,
All right.
so Megan was hefty. She was trying to get her kid back because she lost her kid due to drugs or whatever, and she like is in Alaska trying to get money, and the season's not going well. Like it's just like the catch isn't good, so people are like not working as much as they'd want to. So then they're stuck in their cabins all day long, and the prime job to get is where you can sit down because you're standing for 16 hours on your feet in the same spot, and you can't hear anything because the machines are so loud, so you can't even listen to music or talk to each other.
Like,
you're just in your head.
PTSD from this? This sounds traumatizing.
Well, it was fucked up because I was like complaining about my back hurting, and then I looked to my left and there's like this 75-year-old Guatemalan woman who's just fucking like hunky dory, and I'm like, fuck, okay, I guess I'll like chip her up. But so we found out that there's a job that only 8 people can do each shift, but you have to be the first ones there to get, where you're sitting down on a stool and you're pumping empty cans through like a machine like that will go to like inside of the cannery. So
people have probably lost their hands doing this, and you're like, we tried to get the the job where you can lose limbs.
Well, you could sit. You had a stool. That's why it was worth it.
Yeah, so no hand and a stool is good.
I think so. I mean, it was definitely worth it. And so Megan, I want to sit. Megan wants to sit, and me and Megan are racing each other to do the stool because like it was the last one open, and I did have to push her, and she did fall, and I won the stool.
Oh my God.
she was trying to fight me. She was gonna like kick my ass, and I was like, Megan, I'll fucking kick your ass.
So you're like 18 and you're literally fighting a 55-year-old woman.
Yeah, I was 19. I was fighting her. I was like, I knew I could take her, because she was like a penguin. She didn't have a lot of motion. Uh-huh. But then we became best friends after that, and we'd smoke cigarettes together, and it was just. And eat our salmon salads together. And I miss her, but I don't have any contact of her.
I think that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I think that's all right.
Megan's probably dead, to be honest.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. She's probably dead.
I mean, that was 15 years ago.
No, I think it was 10.
Ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you did that.
Yeah. So I was in Alaska for a little bit. I hate Alaska. It's disgusting.
Doesn't sound great. I can't believe that your cousin recommended that.
My friend's sister did.
Your friend's sister.
And we made no money because they charge for the food you eat.
What?
I know.
They charge for the sandwiches?
Yeah, they charge anytime you took something up. It is a scam. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're thinking about it, don't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. But I made a lot of friends that I
Megan.
Like Megan. My friend KK.
You physically fought a lot of friends.
Yeah. Well, I met my friend KK who was in prison for killing a guy, and he was there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So but that was cool that he had really big bug eyes too. It would freak me out. But we were on the slime line together where you like have to get the fish like guts out, and we would talk, and he would tell me about all his sexual partners and stuff. It was mixed messages, but I knew he was looking out for me.
Okay. Now it's all coming together. I mean, the reason I think that you're funny and a good comic is you have a lot of good stories. You have you isolate funny situations, but now I'm realizing you seek them out.
Maybe we're similar.
You brought it up at the beginning. You're like, oh, Ben's always surrounded by weirdos. Oh, but Megan's normal, right?
Well,
you're seeking out weirdos. You love this shit.
I like controlled chaos,
You're like, well, I went to a prison camp but you have 15 minutes on it. That's why you like it.
Yeah. Well, I like freaks, but like I don't want to like be forced to talk to them. I want to talk to them on my own.
But I mean, there's a similarity between us. You like those weird situations.
Yeah.
And I think I'm kind of growing out of it. But when I was younger, that was me 100%. I was seeking out the weirdest environments possible.
Yeah.
No question.
Well, like if there's ever like a person, like let's say we're at a bar or something, and like my friends were out, and like there's like this guy who's like a fucking freak bag, and they're like, we got to get away from him. I'm like, oh no, we got to go talk to the guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, they're like, he just gave me weird vibes. I'm like, I think he's a great guy. I think he's misunderstood, and I think you guys need to give him a chance. But I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Well, really the question I have for you is like, I mean, you seem to have isolated what's wrong with me in a lot of ways. You have. And you continue to bring it up, which is, that's your own prerogative.
I know we're done after this. I know.
We'll never talk again. No. I like you. I'll always like you, but you go, Ben, here's what's wrong with you. And you're usually right.
See,
what's wrong? What's wrong? What do you think is wrong with you?
I don't think anything. I just don't like a lot of things. I just don't like a lot of things, so I say no to a lot of stuff.
See, we're the same. That's
I
what
know.
You're seeing yourself in me.
I know, but I think I'm more polite about it. You're
You are.
more aggressively
100%.
adamant about no.
Yeah, I'll say no pretty aggressively. I don't hang out as much as you.
Yeah.
But the reason I don't hang out is because I know that it's not going to end well.
Yeah. For them because of you. Yeah. You're not going to like them. And they won't even know. I'm shocked that,
I mean, the show is called Ben the Menace for a reason.
Yeah, you are a little asshole, but it's kind of funny. That's why I just can't believe you're going to go to New York and, wow, that's nuts.
And be in such close quarters with people?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
I think it makes you a better person because you have to put up with people. In LA, you get isolated. You're in your car all the time. And you start resenting everybody because you have all this time to think. Does that make sense?
I don't think. I just drive. But I think it's so you're not a physical therapist anymore though, right?
Doing personal training and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm doing very little of it, and I probably won't do any of it in New York.
I just think that's so funny because is it for people that are injured and they're trying to get better, or is it for people?
A lot of people like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like the old ladies always flirt with you.
No, I trained a Holocaust survivor. Believe it or not, she wasn't very flirtatious.
Wow. I just think that's so intimate. You have to be nice to them because they're like injured and
It's good for me.
Yeah, it teaches you patience.
Yeah, I can't be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing?
Yeah.
You have to be incredibly polite the whole time, which is good.
Okay.
It's part of the job.
Maybe that's why in your drive you're just thinking, I fucking hate every fucking person.
Well, no, you can get in your head about things, and people are weird and don't like. People are avoidant, or they want something from you, and then they realize they can't get anything, so then nothing happens.
Wow.
It's a vicious cycle. You don't think that happens?
Yeah, no, sure. I don't ever think about it though. I'm like, whatever.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah. See, I have a positive attitude, I think.
No, you do. You seek out very negative situations.
Yeah.
And you have a positive attitude.
Sure.
It's like you're testing your own positivity.
Yeah, I like to suffer, so I just want to see how bad I can suffer.
See, that's a similarity. I do too.
Well, like I'm going to the Grand Canyon for 8 days rafting with no service down in the Grand Canyon, and it's like 8 days camping outside. Like you don't have a tent, you're sleeping on a cot, and you're peeing in the water. You're like literally like in the outdoors, like, and it's with a bunch of people you don't know. So it's
with like a group.
Yeah, like I've done it before, and it was.
Are you guys gonna do ayahuasca while you're river rafting?
No, but you do. Like we had like a bunch of 65-year-old people with like Parkinson's on our last trip, and it was like,
what's wrong with you?
Well, I didn't choose them, but I'm like, God, they're so annoying, because they're so slow, and it's like it was just crazy. But like I was the hero because I had to help them on like the ledge when they got out of the. It felt good, yeah. But also like they're annoying, It was. But they did make me martinis at night.
That's a good title for the episode. They did make me martinis at night. And then in parentheses, people with Parkinson's.
They are really good at shaking it.
Well, of course. That makes sense. That sounds like it's made up.
Well, it's fucked up because when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, they set up the groover, which is the toilet.
Okay.
And the guy, specifically this guy with Parkinson's, had his headlamp, and it would be like shaking, and you would know who's going to take a shit in the bathroom because it's that guy. And his wife did not give two shits about him. She was so like over his ass, and I was like, he's literally can't get in and out of the raft, and you're gonna like leave him. She's like, come on, what are you doing? And she was a bitch. They definitely don't have sex. It was sad.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah, but
all these stories you're telling me, it doesn't sound fun. Any of this.
It is fun. It's just like people are annoying.
Interesting people. Okay, so you're in the Pacific Northwest. You're intentionally going to Alaska.
Yeah.
To salmon farm or whatever.
To make no money. Yes.
To make no money. How long did it take you to decide on entertainment stuff?
Well, I moved to LA after college because I liked movies. So I was like, I guess I'll just go down there, and I had no plan. And then I started working in reality TV as a PA, as a little bitch. And I just like, stood around basically on my feet and then waited for somebody to be like, wow, you're so tall. And then that was what happened to me. And then I got a job on Family Guy just from knowing people.
As a PA on Family Guy or as?
Yeah, but now I'm an assistant.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah, so that the title.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah. Well,
Is
I
that
also work at a
recent?
restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, I've worked there for 5 years.
For Family Guy.
Yeah.
But you also work at a restaurant, so Family Guy doesn't pay well.
Well, I just have a credit card problem. I have a spending problem.
Oh.
And so I had to go to get another job to,
Because Family Guy's not always shooting, or
No, they're always shooting. It's me. It's not them. It's me.
that's wild. So you have 2 jobs just because you love spending money.
Yeah.
See, now we isolated a problem. You're always you're like Ben. You're so negative. You're like you freak out at people. Turns out you do too. And then you're like, and then you're always like, Ben, you're fucking gambling. You're gambling.
Yeah.
You have the money problem.
I know. It's really bad. It's bad.
What do you buy?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I just never want for anything, and that might be the problem. Like, if I want something, I'm going to get it. Like, I'll go to Target and spend a lot of money.
I see.
I traveled a lot, so like I'll go to like Paris with my friends and like all on a credit card, and then it racked up, And I bought a car on the credit card. I just
you
did
have
a
a
lot.
self-restraint problem.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Interesting. I mean, I've been through that. Gambling is 100% that.
Yeah. I know. I can't. When I go to Vegas with my family, because they're big Vegas people, like I can't do it because I will lose all my money, and they have money to spend, but I don't really have that.
That's so interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's embarrassing because I feel like I come across as responsible, but
Yes.
if you knew, it's not like that. No, it's bad. My friends are like, you need to get it together.
What kind of, are you buying like gadgets?
I don't know. I tell my friends this all the time. They're like, "What are you buying?" I'm like, honestly, I don't know. And then like just recently,
That's a liar.
No
one says that who's telling the truth.
Well, I like to go all out on something. So like if I'm invited to like
You keep using these vague, broad, sweeping general. I just like to go. I don't want for things.
I don't.
I like to go all. What are you going all out on?
Like I went to a Reba concert, and I wanted to be a bride. I was a batch. I acted like I was a bride so I can get free drinks. So I had to buy a veil. I had to buy a fake ring. I had to buy an all white like jumpsuit, and then
so you could have saved money just by buying your drinks.
Yeah, but I wanted to, go all out and have a good time. So I think I just spend money on like things like that.
Okay.
If it's Halloween and I need a costume, it's minimum $200 I'm spending because I've got to go all out.
I've never worn a costume as an adult.
I know, but if you go all out, it's fun. You got to paint your face.
I bet it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're celebrating everything.
Celebrating big,
Lots of trips.
Clothing.
Interesting.
I guess, yeah. Not really clothing. Like I get some, no, I don't know. I think what it is my best friend owns a business and actually makes a lot of money.
So you're matching.
So I'm matching her. She's going to get a $500 gold necklace. I'm going to get a $500 gold
sense.
necklace. Yeah, it's just like stuff like that.
Actually, that does. I identify with that. I worked at Equinox, like a nice gym.
Yes,
in
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, the point is everybody had money. Everything was expensive. And I just found myself spending more money because you're just surrounded by it.
Yeah.
If I'd worked at Goodwill, I would have saved thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Well, also, I hate when people talk about how broke they are. Like, you'll never catch me fucking talking how broke I am in public. I'm like, these bitches will never know how much is in my bank account. Are you kidding me? I was like, have some self-respect and don't fucking tell people that,
Yeah.
I hate that, but I do work
You just
at,
like spending frivolously.
Yeah, spend whatever you want. I'm a fun time on a vacation. I'll like get all the drinks, whatever. I mean, on the card,
But you're buying for other people.
Not really. I'm a little stingy about it, but I will make everybody get drinks. Like one time we went to Mexico and we were at this bar and it was like $900 bill and everyone was blacked out and I was like, oh my God, I don't know. And I paid for a lot of it.
That's good. I mean, you're generous. That's good.
Yeah, thank you.
None of that sounds bad.
I'm actually not generous. My best friend is generous who has the money. She gives me a lot of money. I think that she enables me.
Okay. Interesting. And when you are a writer for Family Guy, it'll all be fine.
I'll never be a writer for Family Guy.
So you think this is as high as you're going to go?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because there's no other position I would want, and they don't really hire writers
or producers.
No, everyone's been there for so long. It's been it's been on since like the 90s. So
do you know Jay Lee?
I know that
Black
he used
guy?
to work there. Yeah,
At Orville, he's in Orville.
Yeah, I've
You don't
seen him
wanna
on
do
a
that?
Zoom. They don't. They're never gonna give me like I don't. Yeah, they're not. I'm not for them. I don't think.
Why are
I'm
you
too funny?
Why do you still work there?
Because it's like good money. I like the people. I work from home.
Oh, you work from home.
I work from home.
Is that how you're able to sneak off to a restaurant to work?
I only work at the restaurant on the weekends.
Okay.
How I got in the restaurant is the owner paid off one of my credit cards, and so then I had to work at the restaurant for free until that debt was paid.
How did you finagle that?
I don't know. I think she just liked me, and she was like, "Why do you work here?" She was the owner. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I know. I was blessed with the best. I don't know.
She just said, "Hey, I heard you have credit card problems.
She was
Let me
like,
take care of
she
that."
was wanting me to work more, and I was like, I can't. I can only work on the weekends. She's like, it's crazy you have a job and you're working here. Like, why do you work here? And I was like, oh, I'm in a lot of credit card debt. And she's like, oh, it's paid off. I'm like, yeah, she did buy me. I'm an indentured servant.
Oh, you're still paying it off.
I just paid it off. Finally, it took 3 years. So it's
What?
fun. I know.
How much debt did you have?
Well, it was like $13,000 that she paid off, but I only worked 2 shifts a week, and I called off a lot
It
because I
adds
was
up
spending
slowly.
more. Yeah.
Oh, and you come and go as you please.
Yeah, I basically run the restaurant because they can never get rid of me, and I've been every position they've ever needed. Like I started out as a barista, and then I was a cashier, and then I was a busser, and then I was a runner, and then I was a server, and then I was a bar back, and then I worked the deep fryer one time. Like, I'm everywhere. I work catering events. I'm disposable, but she would just put me wherever she wanted.
Interesting.
I know. It's humiliating.
Where's the restaurant?
Downtown.
So nice.
It's not nice. It's downtown. It's not. It's fine. It's downtown LA. It's at Gorilla Tacos. She's also let me do comedy shows on the patio.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't have you on because you're white. She likes a diverse lineup. So
The lady running the show?
Yes.
She's obsessed with diversity?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to move to Austin.
I know you do. I know. And I was like, I'm white, so that's going to be a weird show for me.
So
to put on.
she only lets you book people who aren't white.
She doesn't like to put on anybody white besides me. Yeah. And I'm like, well, that works for me.
She's not white.
She is. No, she's not. She's Mexican.
Yeah, this is so stupid.
I'm in her wedding. Can you believe it?
When's her wedding?
May next year, but we're going to Oaxaca for the bachelorette, which is really exciting.
And you're paying for that, I'm assuming?
You know, she said, yeah, I am. Well, on the credit card she probably paid off that I'll probably have to have her pay off again.
So you're going to her wedding. Oh, we were just talking about this on a previous episode. Are you going to be making a speech? Are you saying something?
You know, people do tend to ask me to make a speech, but I hate it. I don't love it.
Well, you're going to be so much better than the average person who says something.
I guess, but I do think there's way more pressure for you to. I mean, trust me, it kills me to be at a wedding and have people do the speech portions, and they're so bad. I'm like,
bad.
Get the fuck off the mic.
Because I have catered weddings off and on for a while. You just see these horrible speeches.
It's bad, but that's kind of like the best moment of the wedding is when someone is an idiot and cannot speak in front of people. It's like, wow, you're embarrassing. It's like when you go to karaoke and people are too scared to get on the karaoke mic. I'm like, God, what are you doing? But I don't know if I will. I do have to make a speech at my other friend's wedding, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't really like the husband, so it's like, what am I going to say? It can't be that great.
What do you say in that situation?
I don't know. I'm trying to come up with it.
You go, well, he's a really lucky guy.
He really is. He really is a lucky guy. I asked him if I could be the godmother to their kids, and he denied me, so he will never get my respect.
Oh.
I know.
He didn't give you a reason?
No, but also he always talks to me about how I need to get a pension. He's always on me about my money thing. And I'm like, you don't know me, Andrew.
Pension?
Yeah, he wants me to get a pension or
How do you even do it? Isn't that something that comes with the job?
I think Family Guy has it.
Oh, you should do it.
Yeah, I don't know about it. I'm not going to look into it.
Oh, what are you doing?
I don't know.
All right, Ruby, this is all very concerning.
No, it's fine. It'll be fine. I do need to marry rich, I think. That's what I'm going to do.
I wish I had done that.
Yeah, you're fucked. I cannot believe you two don't have any money and you guys are just going to
We got nothing.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, she's pregnant too.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
We are excited, but we got nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so exciting. I think I'm pregnant right now, so that's scary.
Do you really?
Yes, I do. I'm worried.
Why don't you spend money and get a test?
I'll just wait a week and I'll see, and then I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm fucked. I know, it's not good.
Has this happened before?
No, I know.
This is the first scare.
Yes.
What have you? I mean, you've missed your period. Is that what's
That's
going
what
on?
it is happening. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to get tested.
I know, but it'd be fun to be like a pregnant comic, the Hollywood comedy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be great for my
You could Ali
brand?
Wong it at the Hollywood
Yeah,
Comedy.
no, it's fine. Well, I mean, it will be taken care of, but hopefully it's just
You would abort it.
1000%, yes.
Yeah.
I
The
feel like-
guy's not so great.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Also, it's like I have no money. When he's, the credit card debt. I gotta.
You need cash in the bank. And
Yeah.
honestly, I've heard this from a lot of other people, and I keep telling it to myself, even though it's probably not true. You don't really need money for like the first 4 years.
Of the baby's life.
Yeah, because in a liberal city, in a liberal state, the state kind of takes care of medical stuff, and
Oh.
then food is relatively inexpensive in the early stages, and then eventually you have to spend money.
God, how old are you?
33.
Wow.
She's 34, so like.
This is it.
I mean,
Hopefully
we
they
have to. Now's the time. Like, if we wait any longer, we're playing with fire in another way.
That is so exciting.
It is. It is. I'm
my
excited.
God.
It's a little scary. I mean, it's.
Oh, yeah.
Like I see people when I was in San Diego. I saw people at the beach with their kids, and I'm like, I'm gonna be that fucking old weirdo chasing his kid around.
Yeah, you will be.
I'm immediately gonna age 20 years.
Yeah, but also I feel like it might be scary because you don't have a place to live right now.
Yeah, just for the next 2
That's-
months. Yeah.
But then you don't know where you're gonna go.
We'll find something. We'll be okay. We actually have a good network in New York.
Seems
Better.
like your kid's gonna be a fucking gypsy is what's gonna happen.
My kid's gonna be a weirdo.
Yeah.
I'll teach him or her how to steal for sure.
Do you want it to be a boy or a girl?
I think it's gonna be a girl. I just have a feeling. And
Girl
I'm-
dad. Wow. Who knew? Who knew? That's crazy. Wow. Interesting. I wonder if you're gonna be loving.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be loving.
Like, are you gonna be cool about
You're so skeptical. It's fucking.
I just wonder if you're gonna be cool about like bathing it, at the
Yeah.
weird age of like 3, 4.
Actually, one of my jobs over there initially might be caretaking for a guy with dementia, so that'll prepare me.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna have to wipe an old man's ass. I'm not gonna care about wiping a fucking 3-month-old's
Yeah.
ass. That's gonna be a breath of fresh air.
Well, I
by
think when
comparison.
they're like 3 or 4 years old is when it's gonna get dicey.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to think about that.
Yeah. Wow. Are you gonna kiss it on its lips? Like,
No.
why not?
What do you mean?
Like when you're older?
I'll never kiss my kid on their
I
lips.
kiss my dad on the lips.
Christina does that. You heard the bit.
Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
If Christina wants to, that's fine. What do you mean?
It's like, don't be weird about it. Be more
Cheek.
European.
Cheek. I'll do both cheeks like I'm from Italy. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not doing directly on the lips. I'm not doing that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a pedophile. I'm just going to kiss like a normal person
Yeah.
who has boundaries.
Okay. That's nice. That seems like a loving environment.
Yeah, I'll go, "Hey, I have boundaries."
Oh my God. Wow. I'm so excited for you. This is amazing.
I'm excited too. It's a new chapter. Who knows what's going to happen?
When's your baby announcement going to be posted?
I'll post a photo
For
of
all
me
your friends.
holding the baby, maybe.
Oh, wow.
I'll do that.
So with the skin-to-skin contact, you're going to be bare-chested. Nice. I'll be on the lookout.
I'll do that. For you, I'll take my shirt
Yeah,
off.
you're going to. They're going to tell you to do skin-to-skin contact.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to take a photo of that, but
You
I'll happily
fucking
do
will
that.
for sure, and it's going to be the one you post.
Do you have friends with kids?
No.
None.
I'd be the first one.
If you keep it,
If I keep it. Yeah.
we could have our kids could
They
grow
could
up
grow
together.
up together. That could be fun. Yeah.
Jinx.
Our kids are going to get married.
Together. Oh my god.
That'd be great.
Kids, your kid marrying my kid, financial prison.
Yeah, that would be fucked up for
Yeah.
sure. I'm sorry.
Let's not do that.
Well, the kid's not happening.
Yeah, good. That's all right.
Yours is, mine won't.
Mine is happening, and you're getting rid of yours.
Yeah, if it is a thing.
When's the abortion date?
Probably in 10 days.
10 days.
We'll see. Probably in 10 days, yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. I mean, it's not official. I don't know. I will know in 10 days, though.
Okay. When we put this out, we'll do a little note to say whether or not
Yeah.
you aborted the baby.
That could be fun.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's going to want to know. They're
Now,
gonna be
is
shocked.
this... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, baby. You can do it down here. Yes, baby, or no, baby.
Vote now.
It's like American Idol.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Now, I don't know much about your personal life.
Uh-huh.
Are you dating this person?
No,
It was just for fun?
yeah. But also, I don't ever want kids.
You never want kids?
No.
Why is that?
One, and two, like I don't have money, and what am I gonna do with a kid?
You have jobs. You're doing good. You'll
but
be fine.
I also don't like to hang out with kids.
How
Have
old
you
are
hung
you?
out with a kid? I'm 29.
Yeah, you got to decide pretty soon.
Yeah, it's not happening.
You're never gonna do it.
No.
So you're just gonna be like a LA spinstress.
Well, I don't.
Just a weirdo.
I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. I don't like dogs.
Really?
So I'm really just a hater.
Yeah, you're more antisocial than me.
I know. I hate bowling. I hate mini golf. It goes on. It goes on. It's hard. I hate going to the movies with somebody. It's not good.
That's so interesting. I kind of like going to the movies alone too.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
prefer
thing.
it.
You come in so hot. You tell me everything that's wrong with me. We have so much in common.
I know.
And you
it's
might
sick.
be more antisocial
Maybe
in some ways.
No, no, I think no, I don't think so. Because I have a friend group that makes me be social.
Right. And you hang out, like at comedy clubs, you'll hang out and like ask people questions and stuff. Not that much?
I hate when somebody you don't know comes up and talks to you. That's like my least favorite thing.
Yeah,
It's
what
so
always
annoying.
happens at the Improv and the store because everyone's so nervous.
Yeah.
Like early comics, they just come up and just start talking. And it's like, we don't even know each other.
Yeah.
And you're doing this because you want to look like you know someone at the club. You can't just sit still.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's also like I feel like at the Comedy Store you get a lot of eye contact with somebody, and I start to yawn if I have too much eye contact.
That's
So,
true?
yeah, I get like if we just were staring and talking, I'm like it freaks me out, so I start yawning, and it's just like, can we not stop staring? Just like look somewhere else. People are fucking weirdos.
Wow. I've learned a lot about you.
Have we? Yeah, a little bit.
I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know more. I have more of an explanation. I'd like to know what caused it. I'd like to get to the root of it.
Well, I do have a twin that's it's a schizophrenic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I've heard
maybe
you
him.
talk about
Yeah.
that. It's a boy twin.
It's a boy twin. Yeah.
Who's full blown schizophrenic.
Yeah, undiagnosed, but I diagnosed him.
Oh, undiagnosed.
He goes missing a lot. Like right now, we just
Does
found
he live
him.
up north?
He lives in Seattle area.
Okay.
But yeah, he will go missing for months at a time where nobody can get a hold of him. And then we actually just found him because my dad found a YouTube short of my brother promoting his amateur jiu-jitsu fight in Oregon somewhere.
Fighting professional or trying to fight professionally?
Amateur, yeah.
Does he want to fight professionally?
Yeah, he's been wanting to do it for a while. He was a fruitarian, and then he got into jiu-jitsu.
What was that? He was a what?
Fruitarian.
He only ate fruit?
Yes. That's probably why he did it, because he's like a conspiracy guy. Wow.
So he was eating 36 bananas a day? He's like that kind of guy?
Oh, a lot of watermelon. And it would be all he'd have so much fruit, dried fruit in his beard, because he had a huge beard. It was disgusting. Fucking foul. And he has a kid with
I hope
somebody.
I don't have twins.
Don't. They're don't have twins. Yeah. We'd beat the shit out of each other growing up.
Oh,
my
my
poor
God.
mother, she probably was like, Jesus Christ.
All right, interesting. So this guy is just running around picking fighting.
Yeah, he's gotten into fights with some homeless people for sure. A lot. One time
Is he housed?
he, it's unknown. Sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. But he once left his backpack at a grocery outlet, at the front, and these homeless guys took it. And then my dad was giving him.
Why did he leave his backpack there?
Because you can't have a backpack or something.
Got it.
I don't know,
Okay.
but his iPad was in the backpack. It's the only thing he owned.
Okay.
And my dad was giving him a ride because my brother doesn't have a license and he's never had one. And he goes, pull over. And my dad pulls over. He's like, what the fuck? And my brother gets out of the car and starts beating the shit out of these homeless guys that he thinks took his backpack. And my dad's just it was crazy. So he's a fun time. He's a good time.
Do you see him a lot?
I haven't seen him in 9 years.
You talk?
No, he'll kill me.
Why?
I think he wants to kill me.
Has he said something
I would love
to die that way?
to see him. No, I think he'll do it. I've always said, this is gonna get weird, but I've always said he's gonna stab me to death, and then he's gonna rip all my clothes off, and then he's gonna stab himself and make sure we're naked, dead together. So we're going back into the fetus.
Oh my God.
That's how crazy he is. He's we're twins, we're spirits, we're gonna go back into the womb as we go out, and that's how he's gonna kill me.
Very scary.
Yeah.
The idea that he's the more unhinged one of the two of you.
It's nuts.
That's frightening.
His nose looks crazy though, because it's definitely. I don't think he's
Been
ever
broken.
won a fight before. Yeah, and he's been
beaten
doing
up
it
a lot.
Yeah, he's been doing it a while.
Does he look almost exactly like you?
No, not at all. We
Okay.
look very different.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, because now his face looks weird and he has
been
like,
punched so much.
his body's been really weird because he's like, had all these
Eating
weird
fruit.
diets. And
Why is he on the diets?
because he's just crazy. And then he used to only eat meat, like a carnivore, and then he was fruitarian, and then he was vegan, and
So
then
he's like just choosing to only eat certain things.
yeah, and now I have no idea what he eats, but I do know that he doesn't pay child support.
He has a kid.
Yes, he has a kid.
Oh my god!
And the kid doesn't have a last name. It's just Darling. His last
That's
name's
the name?
Yeah, because they wanted him to pick the kid. He met his wife at Goodwill.
Oh my god!
Ex-wife, yeah.
Wow.
I know. So he's cool. He's fun.
This is. It's interesting stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's informative. I know a lot more about you now. I get it.
Yeah.
I sort of. Yeah, you're in a much better mood than it sounds like you should be.
No, I think it's fine. I don't know what the analysis of all that is, but
Some pretty dark shit.
Is it? I feel like
yeah.
it's really like whatever because I feel like
I just talked to a porn star for an hour and a half before this, and everything you're telling me is scarier.
No, it's not.
But like coming from a weirder place.
Okay, this is.
It's
good
not
to know.
bad. I mean, and also you're good at painting the picture, but it's like.
It's like, yeah, that's why sometimes when I get on stage and it comes off too much.
The stuff that you love is pretty fucking intense.
Yeah, it does come off too much. Like I've been starting my sets of talking about my cousin just getting out of prison because he kidnapped his girlfriend. So, and out
That's
of the
a
gate,
crazy opener.
Yeah, people don't love that.
They're just confused. They're like, what?
Yeah, and I'm like, it's fine.
Because usually people say something like really obvious about themselves. You know what I look like?
Yeah,
Tom Selleck. And then people go, and you're just like, hey, my brother just got out of prison for beating his wife. And people are like, what?
I know. It's jarring, but
It's cool. I mean, the end result will be more interesting.
Yeah.
If that's where you start. If you're trying to make that as funny as possible, it'll eventually be way more interesting.
Well, that's why I'm jonesing for like a situation to happen, like a fun adventure. Like I need to like do something.
For material.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Not
sense.
necessarily, but like,
Life experience.
Mm-hmm. Like maybe I'll go to like Beirut or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bahrain.
Go to Ukraine.
I would love to. My brother, my other brother's actually training the army over there right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's in the military.
Mm-hmm.
He has been, and he's the one who's mentally stable.
He is, but like also not because he's literally like Dexter. Like he has no emotions. Like it will never be like he's crazy. He knows how to. He's been trained like to get tortured, and it shows. I'm like, Jesus Christ, He's just chain smoking cigarettes at like Christmas Day, like in the backyard, We're like, oh, what happened to Connor?
Like staring off into space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and he's like, hey, what's up? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's seen some things.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't talk to me a lot, but it's fine.
Oh my God. Do you talk to anybody in your family?
I talk to my mom and my dad, and I do talk to my older brother, but like, he's a man of few words. So it's like, I have too much personality. He thinks I'm annoying, but I'm like, you have nothing to bring to the table,
Right.
Yeah. We did share a hotel room together in Vegas recently, and he tried to bring a girl back, and I was like, okay.
When you were sharing a room?
Yes. He's disgusting.
What did he think you were going to do? Just like pretend you were in the bathroom the whole time?
I don't know. I probably
Go to the
would have.
bathroom?
I would be like,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. Take the room.
I've been peeing for the last 2 hours.
I've been known to pee in my room when my roommate has guys over because I like refuse for them to like know that I'm there. I don't want to meet them.
So you'll go in the bathroom.
I'll go. Well, my bathroom is like in the hall, so I'll just pee in a bin in my like.
Oh my God.
Because I'm a homie and I don't want to interrupt.
That's nice.
I think so.
That is nice.
But it is a little degrading when you're actually doing it,
I bet.
Like you think to yourself, is this crazy? And it kind of
It's a
is.
little crazy. Yeah.
And then I saved the bin. I wanted her to know that I did that for her. So I I got up before her and I saved the bin. I didn't dump it until like 3 hours until she could come see it. I was like, look what I did. She was like, okay, dude, that's fucking crazy. I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was like a homie move.
It's cool. Yeah, she should be grateful.
I think so. Yeah.
It's the weird part is that you showed it to her.
Yeah, well, she is. I grew up with her, so she.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's seen your pee before.
Yeah, she's met my schizo brother, so she's seen everything.
We're gonna wrap this up. We end with a segment called "Ben Changed My Life." There should be a little banner down here.
Okay.
Q&A. We'll answer someone will ask a question. one of the people in the peanut gallery.
Okay.
Yeah, and
one?
we'll try to answer it. Yeah, right now we're down to one.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, Kelvin's probably like in a concussion nap right now.
You should just pop his fucking cheek
Face, I know.
live. Yeah.
The guy who does videography, whose apartment we're in, Kelvin, got punched in the face last night. We're not.
Yeah.
Then that's the least. Maybe we'll cut that. All right, you got a question?
He's like, I think I can think of something.
What's the third one today? Yeah. You got one, Ramon? What's the topic? Anything like dating, maybe? You got a situation in your life that you need help with?
It could be about anything.
Could be about anything.
Okay, that's cool. All right, what kind of guys hit on you?
Oh, Asians and Mexicans.
Why do you think Asian men like you?
Here. So you're just gonna do rapid fire? Use the mic.
Is he?
I'm curious because I have a type.
Oh,
I like
okay.
white women,
Okay.
and so like Asian.
I think Asians just do because they probably, I don't know, they probably don't have
Are
a
they
lot of it over
smaller
there.
Asian men? Like
yeah,
smaller?
of course. Yes.
Like, have you ever went across an Asian dude with a huge dick?
No, I've never been with an Asian guy. I
Damn, so
can't.
that
It would
stereotype is
be
just-
bad.
Oh, you never gave one chance?
No,
the
they're
fuck
all
is wrong with you?
weirdos, and they all
What's-
work
are
in
you-
kitchens.
What? You never gave little Chan a chance, bro. Never.
No.
Why
no.
not?
Because I would be too mean.
So
to
what's
them.
your type?
Honestly, I have no type.
How does this Asian man get a date with you?
He will never.
Never
Ever.
So that's the moral of the story.
Yeah,
Yo,
wait,
some guys,
what's your type?
Some guys just can't get girls, huh? My type is white girls. I like white girls.
But what are you?
I'm Pakistani.
Oh, cool. Is
Yeah.
that what? Is that because the white girls are like elite over there?
I feel like white girls are foreign to me. It's not about elite. Like I just feel like the British invaded India. Now it's time for me to invade that white pussy. You know, like
Yeah.
that's like that's what it's going down in my head.
Yeah, I mean, coming out and you're wearing like a jersey and sweatpants, you definitely look like you like to fuck, like for sure. Like it's like, wow, okay. And like your friend, you with your friend that got hit at the bar last night.
So like me,
Oh, okay.
I was about to fight this dude because he had my phone.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah.
I was squared up with him, and Kelvin just comes up to him like it was like we were at Walgreens, bro. He's just like, "Hey, can I have my car?" And me and him are literally squared off like McGregor and like in the UFC ring, and the dude just hit him. Because if someone's coming up to you, that's what's about to happen. Long story short, Asian guys can't fuck white girls. All right, that's what's happening. That's fucking. So Kelvin, I'm sorry. But that's cool. You having fun on the podcast?
You know, I think it was okay.
Yeah, it's good. Back to Ben.
These are the men you hang out with.
Thank you for that.
I
No,
can't.
these aren't my friends.
I know they are. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're my friends, but I don't like. I'm here filming. Like,
Yeah,
that's really the
they're
only
not
way
your
I know
friends.
everybody.
We know they're not your friends.
Not close friends. Kelvin and I have hung more than anybody because we've driven to shows and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And
the Tesla.
Kelvin's the guy holding ice on his face right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Mid concussion.
Yeah, that sucks. But I've always wanted to get into a fight. I should start one. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to fight me, but
I mean, this podcast has felt like a mild fight for most of it.
yeah, you know,
you came in hot.
yeah, it's your third one of the day. It's
Yeah, maybe that's what it is too. That could be it. And also, when there's like a porn star, I took her podcast virginity.
oh wow,
I didn't tell you that.
That's really
She
cool.
said that into the camera multiple times.
Wow,
If that doesn't get views, I don't know what
that's
will.
a
Honestly.
yeah. She knew what she was doing. She's like, I'm going to monetize off of this.
Yeah, totally. She
Is that
doesn't-
the title of the show?
porn virginity?
Yeah.
Or podcast virginity?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's fun.
I took her anal podcast virginity.
Wow, that's very exciting.
What's that?
I said that's very exciting. Exciting. Jesus Christ, that's very exciting that you had a porn star.
What'd you say? Just kidding.
Wow. Okay.
It's my third one of the day.
Yeah.
No, Ramon asked some good questions. It was rapid fire. We've never done like a lightning round. That was fun.
Yeah, he just woke up. He had no idea where he was. He's like,
When I showed up here at 1, they were waking up.
yeah, this house freaks me out. I just can't imagine all that.
I showed up. I was here at like 12:30, and they were out late. But I'm calling Kelvin because we need to set up. We have a 1 o'clock, and he first of all he's not picking up, and then he texts me and he goes, "Just text. Could you please text?"
That's,
Was that? You got me. You overheard me out the window, right?
You know what? I kept hearing Kelvin's phone going off.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's Ben.
I was sitting out front. I was sitting outside. No, but the crazy thing is Kelvin goes, just text me. That means he knows that I'm here.
Yeah.
That means he has the information, all the information he needs to let me in the building. And he says, just test. And I go, hey, we're about to start. You need to let me in. This is urgent. The guest is going to be here in 5 or 10 minutes, please. And then no response.
Okay. Well, he's going through something, obviously.
No. This week he has an excuse. That's normal.
Yeah. Well, they're fuckboys. It's crazy. This is like, you guys should go on like, you guys should go on like a reality show. This is crazy. And there's like the decor in here. Like, I'm like, it does look like a porn facility or something. It's like, wow. Yeah. Interesting. Well,
What's the name of the building? Oh,
yeah, don't say it.
I was trying to name the show.
All the porn stars fans will come here and hang out.
Well, how about Real Fuckboys of Sherman Oaks? That's pretty good.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, that would be a good name.
That's your besties.
And a perfect scene for Real Fuckboys of Sherman Oaks is the morning after, and Kelvin's got ice on his face, and he's concussed.
Yeah,
that's what happens. Real Fuckboys of Sherman Oaks. They're like, yeah, time to go out. Let's do it. And then it ends with them knocked out, crying in the street.
The fact that you want to go out tonight is crazy. You're like, yeah, I might go out. It's like, what are you missing?
Well, the way his life operates, there's no plan.
Yeah.
He can't make a plan.
Yeah, but he's got his fanny pack on. He's jonesing to go somewhere right now.
He tells me that he has work. He goes, oh, I'm working that day. And I go, what time? He goes, 6 p.m. I'm like, that we can do something during the day.
Yeah.
He goes, no, I can't on Tuesday. I got work. Starts at 8 p.m.
Oh, my God. What do you do?
Well, he works at his parents' ice cream shop. That's that job. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff.
What ice cream?
Mostly video.
What ice cream shop?
What's the name of it? La Michoacana?
Never heard of it.
You know the Mexican one?
No, I don't go there. Never heard of it. Where's it at?
Well, if you want to get impregnated again, you should go.
I know. Let's double down. It's in the hood. Yeah.
Like the Mexican hood. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fun. Hey, let me tell you, living here and working at the ice cream shop, you're doing pretty good.
He's got a Tesla.
Good. Yeah, you got a fucking Tesla. That's insane. You have money issues, I can tell.
Yeah, he also lost 60. He lost 60 grand last year on something. I'm not going to say what. Oh God. Yeah. On an investment.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Was it like a woman?
I wish.
I looked at the whole contract and I was just like, no.
I wish that I wish you guys didn't know me as someone who's doing comedy and podcasting. I wish that I just met you guys and I was like, I'm an entrepreneur, guys. I have a great business idea for an ice cream shop in Iowa.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty wild. Not a huge surprise though that a guy who's watching your podcast with an ice pack on his face, had 60 grand stolen from him.
How old are you?
28 now. He's 28.
Okay. Yeah. Just turned 28. He does look younger. Yeah.
And he acts even younger.
Yeah. I got that. I got that. That's really funny. But my uncle just won $60,000 in Vegas.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but with taxes, that gives like
they take a lot.
Yeah, it's like $34,000.
That's the beauty of betting on horse races online. Not only are there no taxes.
Really?
Well, not only does like the casino not take money immediately. I don't tell anybody. I don't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, that's nice.
Except directly into a podcast.
Yeah.
I tell nobody. It goes directly in my account. Nobody knows the difference.
And you look like, you don't
what is the IRS going to come after this?
They might. They might. That's really, I can't. Yeah, you don't buy new clothes.
No. I made $13,000 on horse races last year. And I'm like you. I never got around to the clothing. I was going on trips and shit. It was really stupid. I should have bought jeans.
Yeah.
And now I'm out of money.
Now I can't buy my jeans. Yeah, that's really funny. Do you guys go on date nights?
Yeah, but it's pretty casual. She pays. No, I'm just kidding.
Where do you guys go? Like Chipotle? You're like, I want to be healthy, babe.
We have restaurants that we like that we'll go to. We'll go to a movie occasionally. That's about it.
Okay.
Watch stuff at home. Have sex in public. No,
Nice.
we used to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like where?
When we first started dating, we were having sex in public all the time.
Oh wow, that's passionate.
We did it. The best place I can think of was the Broad downtown.
Yes.
Very close by, and we got caught.
In the car?
No, on the street.
What?
Yeah, there's a school. There's like a school of music or something down the street that's like associated with the symphony.
Oh
Something
my
like
God.
that. And we were fucking pretty much in broad daylight. It was like between two buildings, but it was
Homeless people are down there, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I guarantee you some people walk by and they're like, I don't want to check out these two homeless people.
Wow.
Yeah. I've seen that in the middle of the night. I actually at my old studio on La Brea and Melrose, I was pulling out at 3 a.m. once, just leaving, and I saw two homeless people fucking by the dumpster. and we made direct eye contact. I turned the lights of my car on, and we both were like in shock, staring at each other.
Oh my God.
and I don't want to be too racial, but it was two black homeless people.
Nice.
We just saw eyes. It was just eye. It was the middle of the night.
Yeah, of course.
So it was just like, are these eyes fucking each other?
Yeah, but when they saw you, they saw like your guys' white asses.
They saw
just going
a
at it.
shocked white man.
Yeah. So who caught you though? Who caught you?
Oh, when we were fucking by the bro?
Yeah.
Some girl was walking down the street and she goes, I got you guys.
Oh,
she screamed,
God.
caught you.
Wow, that's.
But she loved it. She was on board.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to come help out. I was like, what? You really are enjoying this.
Wow. That's mom and dad right there, fucking at the
Yeah,
road.
exactly. My daughter. My daughter at some point is going to watch, hopefully not, watch this podcast.
She'll never see it.
No.
No.
But she'll probably learn at some point that we fucked outside. I mean, I'm doing a bit now about how I only came in Christina 15% of my load. And
Why?
Because I mostly pulled out.
Oh, okay.
And that's what got her pregnant.
Yeah.
And my daughter could see that she's going to be like, oh God, he was trying to pull out and like fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what made me.
Well, she's a miracle baby, honestly.
Yeah, I have good jizz. That's what that proves.
Well, it's more like that you are, creating life with another person, I think. Is
That's
that you
what-
found someone that you wanted to do that with.
It's not that my jizz is cool or
No.
no. The profound, the profound part, is that we're making a new life.
Only because like you like her enough to do that,
Right now, I think based on what they said at the Medi-Cal facility, that's where we verified the pregnancy.
God.
It was all Hispanic people and us. They were saying everybody's name like it was a Spanish name, and whispering.
Oh.
Cynthia Hernandez. Cynthia Hernandez. And then they, Marcela Guadalupe. And then they got to us and they were like, Christina Q. No one's name is Kuhl.
Yeah.
In Compton in the Hispanic community. It was like East LA. It was like East LA people.
Yeah.
And also the funniest part was that there was one guy in there wearing a face mask who was just in there by himself. And I'm like, does this guy have like a Medi-Cal pregnancy fetish? He's just hanging out in the facility. He was on his phone. Just kind of like looking up every so often. I don't know what he was doing.
Well, maybe
there.
his lady was in the back getting operated on.
For how long?
I don't know. Those things could take a while.
I watched Ryan Seacrest and Kelly like a whole episode, and this guy's just in there.
That's really funny. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have insurance?
Medi-Cal, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Actually, I have Kaiser. She has Medi-Cal. We'll switch when we go to New York. They take care of you. Everybody. The government. If you live, I'm probably wrong. We're fucked. In blue states, you can definitely get taken care of. And she wants to have a home pregnancy too. She actually wants to do it on all fours.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think that's like a
she
cow.
wants to do it
you
like
know?
like this. Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. And then it's gonna.
like this with her knees together.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a baby coming out of you like this?
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. She was looking it up. Knees in on all fours, like she's doing Pilates or something. That's how the baby's gonna come out.
Yeah. God, get it together. You don't know. That's actually how.
That's what she's. I'm not. I don't need to know. I'm the dad. I don't need to know anything.
You got to catch its head though.
Well, I'm ready to catch it.
Yeah,
I have good
slippery.
hands. High school football, I was on the hands team. I'm ready.
When they come out though,
I was. Well, no, you know when they do onside kicks and they go hands team. I'm born to catch babies. That's
Okay.
what I'm. Yeah, I'm.
But when they come out, they're pretty gross.
What's that?
When they come out, they're pretty gross.
The baby?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't want to catch it.
Slimy. Very slimy.
No, if it was a football, I'd catch it. But I'm gonna be ready for a football, and then I'm gonna go, ew, a baby?
Yeah. And I wonder where you're gonna have it. New York, LA? Who knows?
We don't know. It could be anywhere. I'm actually applying. This is a long story, but I might as well tell you. I tell you a lot of stuff. When we talk outside of like venues, I tell you way too much.
I know.
I tell you so much shit.
So like, Ben, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, seriously.
Be a mystery.
Yeah, no, not at all. I tell you everything. I just won 10 grand. You're like, why are you telling me this?
Yeah.
I'm applying for MFAs in creative writing because I did that in college, and they give you some money if you get into them. It's kind of and I could be a teacher on the side. It's like not a bad thing to do.
You as a teacher, I would die. You would be
almost-
such a good
I almost
teacher.
got a PhD. That's an option for me for sure. But the point is, we could end up anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to go in New York. LA is fine too, but we could be in like South Carolina. We could literally be in any state in America.
Are you
Anything could
still going to
happen.
do comedy?
Yeah. I want to, ideally I'm doing this in New York, and they're giving me like, certain schools give like 30 grand and you can teach, and then you can get artist grants. I just learned that on another episode. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
So if I'm making 60 grand a year and I'm just getting a degree, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's not even, this particular degree isn't that time consuming. I could do stand up the whole time.
Yeah.
That would be the perfect scenario.
Okay.
That's really all that I can handle professionally.
Yeah, that's good. I feel like you as a teacher, you would be like, girls are going to want to fuck the shit out of you as a teacher. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts because you're going to be such a little dick, but you know what I mean? But they're going to love it. So you better
Could be dangerous.
Yeah, you better watch out.
Could be dangerous.
You better watch out,
Well,
Ben.
The funny thing is that Christina kind of baits me
Yeah, that's
like
funny.
that. No, she does.
How?
She'll go like I was catering, and I told her that someone gave me their number when I was catering, and she goes, "What did you do with it?" And I'm just like, "I threw it out. What the fuck is wrong with you?" She's like, "You didn't keep it?"
Oh, that's
I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to have sex with this stranger?
She's just testing. She's just seeing what you're going to do. In
I think she wants me to.
She doesn't. She definitely is just trying to see what you did with
Okay,
it.
this is pretty deep in the podcast, so her brother won't see this. Her brother's a pilot. And she goes, "Do you think my brother has sex with people when he's flying? Like when he's when he's not at home?" And I'm like, "Do you want me to answer that?
Well,
What do you want from me?"
she also kisses her dad on the lip, so it makes sense that she would ask that. You know, it's like
That's true.
She's not scared about that. She wants to think about her brother having sex on
She
the
might
flight.
be okay with it. Are you getting a fucking Amber Alert or something? What is going on? I hear a noise. Oh, it's the glasses. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Sorry, I'm freaking out.
That's okay. Do we have to wrap up? I thought we had to wrap up.
Yeah, we should. It got so good at the end.
I know.
I wanted to keep it
It
going.
was a snoozer.
The last 20 minutes was fantastic.
Yeah, maybe we'll cut that to the front.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that was the best part.
Yeah, it was great. I feel bad I wasn't the best out of the three today, you know?
You were good.
It's okay, Ben. We'll talk about it outside.
You were really good. Well, the porn star was great because she was like she was 20 years old. She'd
I know.
never been on a podcast.
Was she hitting on you?
No. But I made jokes about how like, hey, what if this was a porn? And she was like, yeah, whatever. Like she's like, I feel like she's just so open to fucking in general.
Yeah.
She did say we talked about like what it would take to hook up with her. Like,
Yeah, what did it take?
she was like, you got to be funny.
Oh my god. Okay.
And she said that she didn't think Ryan Reynolds was very good looking also,
Oh, okay.
which is interesting because he's like undeniably
Yeah,
attractive.
Yeah,
He's like
standard.
if you were gonna, what's up with those glasses? Oh, okay. It's all right. Oh, it's something downstairs. Got it. Okay. Sorry, I'm losing my mind.
He's gonna lose it.
No. So she said, if you want it, this is good for you guys. If you want to hook up with a porn star, first of all, if she wants to hook up with someone, she'll go to a bar. She's
Okay.
20, so that's illegal, but she
Okay.
does. She said that. Probably with who knows? She's 21 in a day. It doesn't matter. Statute of limitations is 3 minutes, right? So
Okay.
she'll go to a bar and sit alone.
Oh.
and kind of look sort of confused.
Okay.
Like, oh, what do I do? You know? And she's asking for it at that point.
She totally is.
She
totally
dude, if you see a
is.
confused girl at the bar, she wants
She
it.
does want it. That's a great move, though.
Yeah. If a girl seems disoriented, she wants to fuck.
She sure does. Sure
She
does.
looks young and disoriented. She's down to clown.
And then guys just come up to her and talk to her.
No, she says that if she's looking for a hookup, that's what she'll do. Which she called what did she call it? A sneaky meetup or what? Sneaky link. She called it a sneaky link.
Wow.
That's what Gen Z kids call hooking up.
Yeah, but does she even have a big sex drive since she has sex all the time at work?
She seems to have a very big sex drive.
Oh,
I think it compiles. That's what it said because we did one with a porn star last week too. And there
Okay. Wow.
Well, Chris said that the cheat code for podcasting is to have porn stars
Yeah,
on.
I think that's...
Because their fans will watch them do anything.
Yeah. This is going to skyrocket into so many followers. This is going to be incredible.
This episode?
Yeah. No, like this whole thing, Ben the Menace.
I mean, that would be nice. I'm not expecting anything.
Yeah, I
never
know.
expect anything.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Like the therapy thing.
I expected a lot with that.
Yeah. I know.
But my ability to have high expectations has just been destroyed.
Yeah.
It went out the window.
That's good.
I think that's the nature of Hollywood is like you're so excited when you get here. Mm-hmm. I was like so excited to be in Hollywood without even thinking about it. And then that excitement is contagious. People like can pick up on your excitement and they start sort of offering you things and you have conversations about big plans.
Yeah.
And then they all fall through.
Yeah. They
Unless you're
never
very
work
lucky.
out. Yeah.
I had a lot, like I thought I was selling a TV show to someone and then it just imploded.
Okay.
It was a production company that I had a meeting with to sell them a pilot that I had written. And they were like, yes, let's do this. We're going to pitch it to Netflix. And then they just ghosted me.
That sucks.
Yeah, but it happens. And the only reason that conversation ever happened is because I was so excited
Yeah.
to be in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. And now you're just jaded. You move it away.
I might come back.
For you. I think you will.
If there's work here, like if I have a job here, or if I'm doing very well as a comic and that's my job,
Yeah.
then I'll move back. But before then, I think New York's a nice transition temporarily. I can do a lot of spots. I have a residency at the Broadway Comedy Club. He said he would give me 4 to 8 spots a week.
What?
Yeah. So I can just do more time. I don't know how long that's going to last or how viable that actually is, but I know I can do more shows. I just know that.
Yeah, I want to make a move.
New York's so dense. You would love New York.
I know.
Tell me. I do want to talk about this. You said to me before, just in an oversharing conversation outside of a comedy club, that a psychic told you that you should be doing improv.
Yes.
And that
How
you should move
embarrassing.
to New York.
Yeah.
And then you'll be on SNL or something like
Not
that.
SNL, but I should be doing improv and that I should move to New York.
And then you didn't do it.
I did not do it.
Why?
Because my whole life's here. I can't move to New York. I've never been. I've never even been there. But I do want to kind of go.
You should go.
I want to go, like, sleep in a closet, you know?
Come
like,
visit.
I know.
You can stay with us and the baby.
That'd be incredible. Yeah, I want to go really bad.
You should.
I know. I feel like I need to move, but that would be psychotic. I have it too good here. It's too cushy.
Yeah, that's the problem. You have 2 cushy
I
jobs.
know.
Everyone's
I need
taking
to-
care of you.
I know.
You should take a risk and go. You would do great in New York. You would.
I don't know. I don't think they like me at first. I think it would take.
Why is that?
Because I think they're just like, this bitch is just too much, you know. And then I don't, because I don't write, you know. They're like writers, and
That's just
That's not me.
LA is more of like more personality based
Yeah.
comedy where it's like I'm doing a character,
Yeah.
I'm crazy. And if you do that in New York, they don't like you.
Yeah.
They actually at open mics, if you riff, they shut down on you. Like they need you to run bits.
yeah,
Which is a weird. For me, it's refreshing because I want to work on bits.
Yeah.
And riffing at open mics ends up being a waste of time after a while.
for sure.
So it was kind of nice. I liked it. But that's the attitude for sure. And it shows you can do whatever you want. You just have to, I mean, the goal is to do well, obviously.
Yeah, maybe I'll go for like a month or.
You would
something.
love it.
Yeah,
You would have a great time.
I know. I need to.
And you
go.
meet a bunch of weirdos. You go out
I
all the
know.
time. Find yourself in weird situations in the middle of the night. That
I
kind
know.
of shit. You would love
it
that.
excites me.
It'd be an adventure.
We gotta go.
Well, I just wanted to do extra because it's getting better now. But
The whole episode was good.
okay,
He's
all right.
like, I gotta go. It's Easter Sunday. My mom made me.
Yeah, I
eggs."
think that's actually true.
I know.
Yeah, he's got a religious
He's
family.
like, I got boiled eggs to get to, honey.
Okay, well, when you come to New York, and if you take your psychic's advice and move
Yeah.
to New York,
Okay.
we'll do this again in New York, and I'll prove to you that you're still my friend.
Okay, that'd be great.
That I still like you.
I
I
hope
won't
so.
go that far, but
But you'll
I'll
still
never
do a
stop
podcast.
liking you.
Okay. We
If
might
I
have
keep-
tough times. But
If I
you're
keep
gonna
having
be
you on
there.
the podcast, I like you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm a good guy.
Maybe I'll have my baby in New York. You'll have your baby in New York. They'll hang
grow up
out.
together.
Yeah, at Central Park.
Yeah, and then we'll bet on which one goes schizophrenic.
Yeah, mine for sure. Mine for sure. Yours will be like, I don't know. Maybe they'll be happy. They'll probably be happy. We hope. We hope.
All right, that's the end of the
Okay.
episode. Ruby, that was fun. I had a
Thank
good
you.
time.
I had a great time. These fellas, top notch.
A very interesting crowd in the back.
Yeah.
Do you want to plug anything? You
I have nothing.
Social media? Your socials? You don't
You
want
can follow me at Bucket to me, and the 2 is the number
on Instagram?
on Instagram. I'm
no
not on
TikTok?
anything else. No. I know. I don't. I just
Ruby
want.
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I just want somebody to like me and take me on their wings with them. So I'm waiting for that to happen. So hopefully, I
Well,
get
if you're
discovered.
if you're that person
Yeah, discover me.
and you want to discover someone, Ruby's
But if
good
you're
for that.
Asian or Mexican, do not hit the line. Not for you, suckers.
All right,
yeah.
everybody, give it up for Ruby Bockmier.
Okay, thank you.